Welcome back to the 330 challenge. How's everybody feeling today? Welcome back to the 330 challenge. We are using the ab roller for the first 15 minutes, and then for the last 15 minutes, we're just going to be using our body weight, just ab workout, no equipment. All right, today we are hitting the core hard with two powerful phases. Like I said, the first 15 minutes, we are using the ab wheel, which is here. All right. This is a killer tool, y'all. This is a killer tool for deep core activation, stability, and strength. All right. And then for the last 15 minutes, we're going to drop the equipment, put the ab wheel to the side, and finish strong with the body weight only core exercises. No gear, just grit. All right. Now, if the ab wheel feels challenging, don't worry about it. I'll guide you through it with form tips and options to modify. And when we switch to the floor, it's all about control, breathing, and pushing through. So take your time. This is a total core blast. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but we're going to start from our upper abs, our lower abs, our oblique, and just working that deep core. All right, so each set is 45 seconds long. Within the 45 seconds, we are doing 10 reps at a time. In between each set is 15-second rest. All right, so let's lock up. Let's lock in, not lock up. Let's lock in, let's level up, and let's build a stronger core. All right. So before we get started, I like to start with a warm-up. Let's go ahead and press this timer. So we're just going to do torso twist. I'm actually going to wear my gloves as well, so when my hands become sweaty, it doesn't become slippery. I can still grab on. All right, y'all, let's do some torso twists for 30 seconds. Here we go. Feet nice and wide, and just twisting your torso right to left. Just take your time. 15 seconds to go. Nice. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and get on the floor and let's do a cat and cow. And then right after the cat and cow, we can go into these rollouts. All right. Here we go. The cat and cow, it's the same technique when you're using the ab roller. When you roll out, you want to roll out as far as you can. And then when you roll back in, you're just going to tuck in, crunch all the way in, tucking in your belly button when you crunch in. All right. I see a lot of people dropping their hips when they roll back in. You want to keep yourself here and crunch in. All right. Work those abs. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Give me 10 reps. Let's go. Out. Crunch in. 1. Out. Crunch in. 2. Out. Crunch in. 3. Out. In. 4. Out. In. 5. Out. In. 6. Out. In. 7. Out. In. 8. Out. In. 9. Out. In. And 10. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. You don't want to go too slow when you're using the ab roller, all right? But also take your time. If you're still going when the time is finished, get your 10 reps in. That's all that matters. Here we go, y'all. Let's roll out. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Out. In. 1. Out. In. 2. Out. In. 3. Out. In. 4. Out. In. 5. Out. In. 6, let's go. Out. In. 7, out. In. 8, out. Crunch in. 9 and 10. Good. So hard. I believe that's how you pronounce your name. If not, I do apologize. But thank you for tuning in anyway, all right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, y'all. Another set, ab roll. Let's go. Here we go. Out. In. 1. Out. In. 2. Out. In. 3. Out. Take your time. In. 4. Out. In. 5. Out. In. 6. Out. In. 7. Out. In. 8. Out. In. 9. Out. In. And 10. Good, everybody. I don't know why my ab was making funny noises just now. All right, y'all. 10 reps. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Out. In. 1. Out. In. 2. Out. In. 3. Out. In. 4. Out. In. 5. Out. In. 6. Out. In. 7. Out. In. 8. Out. In. 9. Out. In. And 10. Good, everybody. Keep up the good work. Here we go, y'all. 10 reps. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Out. In. 1. Out. In. 2. Out. In. 3. Out. In. 4. And out. In. 5. Out. Keep crunching in, y'all. 6. Out. In. 7. Out. In. 8. Out. In. 9. Out. In. And 10. Good. All right, y'all, give me another set. You got this. Let's keep rolling, y'all. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's roll. Out. In. 1. Out. In. 2. Out. In. 3. Out. In. 4. Out. In. 5. Out. In. 6. Out. In. 7. Out. In. 8. Out. In. 9. Out. In. And 10. Good job. Let's keep going, y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Roll out. In. 1. Out. In. 2. Out. In. 3. Out. In. 4. Out. In. 5, out, in, 6, out, in, 7, out, in, 8, out, in, 9, out, in, and 10. I don't know about y'all, but my upper abs are starting to burn, which is a good thing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I told y'all we're going to be working our upper abs, lower abs, our obliques. Here we go. Roll out, in, 1, out, in, 2, out, in, 3, out, in, 4, out, keep it up, in, 5, out, in, 6, out, in, 7, out, in, 8, out, in, 9, out, in, 10. Just keep rolling, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Let's roll. Out, in, 1, out, in, 2, out, in, 3, out, in, 4, out, in, 5, out, in, 6, out, in, 7, and out, in, 8, out, in, 9, out, in, and 10. Let's go, y'all. Here we go. Out, in, 1, out, in, 2, out, in, 3, out, in, 4, out, in, 5, out, in, 6, out, in, 7, out, in, 8, out, in, 9, out, in, and 10. I hope y'all are enjoying this ab workout. Let's keep it up, y'all. Here we go. Roll out. Out. In. 1. And out. In. 2. Out. In. 3. Out. In. 4. Out. In. 5, out, in, 6, out, in, 7, out, in, 8, out, in, 9, out, in, 10. All right, y'all, moving right into the ab roll because we was rolling out when we was doing the 15-second rest. Here we go. Out, in, 1, out, in, 2, out, in, 3, out, in, 4, out, in, 5, out, in, 6, out. You don't have to force yourself to roll out all the way. This is 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. 3, 2, 1. Let's roll, y'all. Here we go. 1, and out, in, 2, out, in, 3, out, in, 4, out, in, 5, out, in, 6, out, in, 7, out, in, 8, out, in, 9, out, in, and 10. All right, y'all, we're so close to finishing this first 15 minutes. We're almost close to doing 150 reps. Here we go, y'all. Let's finish this. Out, in, 1, out, in, 2, out, crunch in, 3, out, in, 4, out, in, 5, out, in, 6, out, in, 7, out, in, 8, out, in, 9, out, in, and 10. Whew. Hang in there, y'all. 3, 2, 1. This is the last and for this ab roll, all right? Let's finish strong. Out, in, 1, out, in, 2, out, in, 3, out, in, 4, out, in, 5, out, in, 6, out, in, 7, out, in, 8, we're almost there, out, in, 9, out, in, and 10. Nice work, everybody. All right, we're moving on to the next 15 minutes. Like I said, put your ab wheel to the side, and now we're just gonna do body weight ab and core exercises. All right, it's the same thing. Each set's 45 seconds long. Within the 45 seconds is 10 reps. In between each set is 10 reps. All right, when we get started, we're gonna do crunches to sit-ups. All right, crunches to sit-ups. We have 10 seconds left. I wanted to take my shoes off. Here we go. 10 reps. Now, if you can't sit all the way up, you can just do crunches. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And crunch. And up. This is 1. Crunch. Up. 2. Crunch. Up. 3. Crunch. 4. Crunch. 5. crunch, up, 6, crunch, up, 7, crunch, up, 8, crunch, up, 9, give me this last one, and 10. All right, y'all, we're going to do heel taps. So lay all the way back, bring your heels close to your 2, and you're gonna tap right, tap left, that's 1, right, left, 2, right, left, 3, right, left, 4, right, left, 5, right, left, 6, right, left, 7, right, left, 8, right, left, 9, right, left, and 10. Good. All right, y'all, we are going to do some knee tucks. So with the knee tucks, you're gonna lay down and you're gonna keep your knees bent the entire time. All you're gonna do is lift your hips, and these are twisted knee tucks. So we're gonna twist to the right, that's 1, left, 2, right, 3, left, 4, right, 5, left, 6, right, 7, left, 8, right, 9, left, and 10. Good. It's a little bit tricky, so if you just want to just lift your hips up and down without the twisted part, you can do that as well. All right, y'all, moving on to reverse crunches. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now, if you want more advanced, just extend your legs all the way out using more of your body weight. So this is 2, up, down, 3, up, down, 4, up, down, 5, up, down, 6, up, down, 7, up, down, 8, up, down, 9, up, down, and 10. Good. All right, y'all, we're gonna do some scissor kicks. Hang in there. All right, if you don't want to keep your heels off the floor for the whole 45 seconds, you can keep your heels down and just cross one leg over just like this. You can stay just like this, crossing over. If you want more of a challenge, lift your heels and we're going to go cross, cross, 1, cross, cross, 2, cross, cross, 3, cross, cross, 4, cross, cross, 5, cross, cross, 6, cross, cross, 7, cross, cross, 8, cross, cross, 9, cross, cross, and 10. Whew. How y'all doing right now? Y'all feeling good? All right, we're gonna do hip lifts. Now, hip lifts are just how it sounds. You're going to extend your legs up, keep them straight as possible, and you're going to lift your hips up, down, 1, up, down, 2, up, down, 3, work those lower abs, up, down, 4, up, down, 5, up, down, 6, up, down, 7, up, down, 8, up, down, 9, up, down, 10. All right, y'all. Let's keep moving. Let's keep grooving. We're gonna go back to heel taps. So lay all the way back. You're gonna crunch up a little bit. We're gonna move on to heel taps, not go back. So heel taps is just keeping your knees bent 90 degrees. You're gonna tap your heels, just your heels, just like this. Right, left, 1. Right tap, left tap, 2. Right tap, left tap, 3. Right, left, 4. Right, left, 5. Right, left, 6. Right, left, 7. Right, keep going. Left, 8. Right, left, 9. Right, left, and 10. All right, y'all, moving on to bicycle crunches. I know your abs are already on fire. So the modification of bicycle crunches is just extending your legs, keeping your heels on the floor. And you can just crunch in, right, left, 1. Right, left, 2. Right, twisting that torso, left, 3. Right, left, 4. Right, left, 5. Right, left, 6. Right, left, 7. Right, keep crunching. Left, 8. Right, left, 9. Right, left, and 10. All right, y'all, we're doing single leg lifts. So with the single leg lifts, you're gonna lay all the way back, extend your legs, and you can crunch in if you want to. Crunch it up a little bit, add that little crunch, and we're gonna go right, left, 1. Right, left, 2. Right, left, 3. Right, left, 4. Right, left, 5. Right, left, 6. Right, left, 7. Right, left, 8. Right, left, 9. Right, left, and 10. Whew. 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all, we're gonna move on to crunch and hold. So with the crunch and hold, you're gonna lay all the way back, knees are bent. You're gonna crunch up, hold, 1, 2, 3, back down. Up, 1, 2, 3, back down. 2, up, down. 3, up, down. 4, up, down. 5, up, down. 6, up, down. 7, up, down. 8, up, down. 9, last one, up. 1, 2, 3, down, and 10. Hang in there, everybody. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're gonna go back to crunch and sit-ups. We have 5 sets left. All right, here we go. Crunch and sit-up. If you just want to do the crunches, go for it. If you just want to do the sit-ups, go for it. I'm gonna do both. Here we go. Crunch, up, 1. Crunch, up, 2. Use those core muscles. Let's go. 3, 4, 5, keep going, keep going. 6, 7, don't worry about the time. 8, 9, last one, and 10. All right, from here, we're gonna go straight into heel taps. Here we go. Bring your heels closer to you. Here we go. Right tap, left tap. 1, right, left. 2, right, left. 3, right, left. 4, right, left. 5, right, left. 6, right, left. 7, right, left. 8, right, left. 9, right, left, and 10. Ooh. All right, y'all, we're gonna go back to twisted knee tucks. If you want to just do just the basic knee tucks, just up and down, go for it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up, down, 1, up, down, 2, up, down, 3, up, down, 4, up, down, 5, up, down, 6, up, down, 7, up, down, 8, up, down, 9, up, down, and 10. Back to reverse crunches, y'all. Let's do it. 10 reps. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let's crunch. Up, down, 1, up, down, 2, up, down, 3, up, down, 4, up, down, 5, up, take your time, down, 6, up, down, 7, up, down, 8, up, down, 9, up, down, and 10. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, y'all, last and final set. We're gonna finish off with scissor kicks. Try to keep your heels up for the whole 45 seconds, all right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's finish strong, y'all. And cross, cross. 1, cross, cross. 2, cross, cross. 3, cross, cross. 4, cross. Keep holding. Cross. 5, cross, cross. 6, cross, cross. 7, cross, cross. 8, cross, cross. 9, cross, cross. 10. Good job, everybody. We did 300 reps in 30 minutes. We got it done. I'm so proud of everybody, even if you did 150 reps only, if you only did 100 reps, if you only did 50 reps, if you did 300 reps. I'm so proud of you. Keep up the good work. Stay consistent. I know this is a 1-minute cool down, but I'm just trying to catch my breath. Because my abs are so sore, y'all. I know you feel it too. All right, from here, let's just sit up, keep our knees bent, and we're just gonna bring our knees all the way out to the right, all the way down, and just hold for a few seconds, and twist to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Now, if you need to do some more stretches, you can, but this is the end of the 330 challenge. If you are enjoying these challenges, remember the 330 challenge is every Wednesday at 7:45. All right, and my 150 and 15 challenges where we do 150 reps in 15 minutes. That's every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. All right. All right, y'all, let me just catch my breath. Every Tuesday and Friday is the 150 and 15, but I am using different equipment for those days. Tuesdays is the 150 and 15 using the bench. Friday is the 150 and 15 using the core coaster. But if you do not have either one, you can still do these exercises, no excuses. All right, just show up, do the best as you can, and that's all that matters. So enough of me talking. I appreciate everybody tuning in to the Core Zone. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you're interested in any of the equipment that I use in my videos, check it out in the description below. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. All right, take care, everybody. Later.